How we doing, Southside Pittsburgh? Welcome to the shop. This is 880 Wrestling, and this is another edition of Thursday Night Fights. Let's not waste a moment of your time. Your opening contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is a home run tournament Donnie block match.
Austin Carnes here with Toddy Tondera. Austin, another night here at the shop, another night for Thursday Night Fights. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Toddy. How about yourself?
I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can.
Nothing better than being in the shop on a Thursday night.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring, fighting out of where the wild things are. They are the Bearcat, Keith Haught!
And as you heard Eamon speaking briefly before that, Austin and I will be joining you all this evening for the home run tournament here. We have Dottie block action and also shot block action. And the winner of the home run tournament, will, of course, will get a shot at the 880 championship, which currently is being held by the trigger finger of the Dead Man Society, Nick Wild. Oh, as the shop goes red, the leader of the LFG Mafia is on his way. One half of the fourth line, one of the original Steel City Killers, is at the shop.
Making their way to the ring, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is banned in 13 international hockey leagues. He is the Muay Thai Maniac, the Shoot Psychopath, KC War!
And a look of determination in KC War's eyes this evening. KC War knows the seriousness of the home run tournament because KC War has been in there with Nick Wild, the 880 champion as of recent.
Psychopath for a reason. KC War looking to make a big statement. Coming off of two recent losses. One you just mentioned, Toddy, to Nick Wild for the 880 championship. The other in Cleveland with his brother Brandon St. James. Wonder how it's going to go tonight up against the Bearcats.
Yeah, we made our debut in Cleveland at Great Lakes Brewing. Austin was on the call for that one.
What a great event that was.
Yeah, Vandal 48. What against the fourth line, the Koger brothers. I mean, the fourth line really stepped up to the challenge, but came up a little shy of a victory there. But KC War, we talked about it pre-match, Austin. KC War has had his shots at the 880 championship, has had his shots at the TNF championship. But so far, KC War, singles gold, I mean, it has avoided him.
Yeah, singles gold is the one thing that's looming KC War in his tenure here at 880 Wrestling. Of course, KC War is a part of one of the best tag teams here in the Steel City, the fourth line with Brandon St. James, and they were once 880 tag team champions. KC War would know nothing more to add a singles championship to that resume. He's got to go through this tournament first, and standing in his way, it's the Bearcats. Keith Haught.
And that's the thing about Casey Ward. There's no mountain that's too rough or too tall to climb for Casey Ward. He's reached the summit before, but just came up a little short. But this could be his way to championship gold in the singles. Oh, look at that big shoulder tackles. The Appalachian cryptid Keith Haught wasn't easily knocked down, but a little tit for tat here, Austin.
Yeah.
Oh!
Casey Ward down first.
And you want to talk about singles gold. We talk about it eluding Casey Ward. Well, it's also eluded one Bearcat Keith Haught. Now, Keith Haught has been at 880 Wrestling for quite some time, too, and Keith Haught has yet to find singles gold. So this is an opportunity, this home run tournament, for both of them for a title shot.
And now we're at a stalemate. These two know each other so well.
Of course, Keith Haught is a stand user. Shout out JoJo fans out there. Oh, exchanging forearms here.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between these two competitors tonight, too. We saw the handshake before the match, a little fist bump there. These two would know nothing more than to win championship gold, but in the end, they're both doing it for respect. Big clothesline from Haught.
And we don't have to tell you this. You see it. There's a lot of meat in this room. Two big pals in there, squaring off. Oh, duck under the chop here. Oh. We've seen Keith Haught utilize those machine gun chops before, and Casey Ward has some chops of his own.
So Keith Haught, who's boss. My goodness, just laying it in his chest.
I will drink your fucking blood!
And that's how serious Casey is about singles gold here at 880 Wrestling.
Now it's Keith Haught's turn.
Oh. Just shattering blows across the chest.
Keith Haught starting to have their way now with Casey Ward. My goodness, did you hear that, Toddy?
Yeah, Austin, you were talking about them being great friends before. I don't see we're good friends. I don't see us chopping each other.
Absolutely not. My goodness, vicious chops.
Snapmare takeover. It's the ropes here. From the basement comes that clothesline. Tony Leo with a 2 count there. So you heard Eamon start the broadcast all this evening, the home run tournament. We'll be seeing action from the Dottie block and also the shop block. Round 1 here.
Changing those big blows.
That's also been the story about Casey Ward. It's been peaks and valleys here at 880 Wrestling. As you mentioned before, Austin, part of the most decorated tag team in 880 Wrestling history in the fourth line. 2-time tag team champions. And he's been climbing up a hill, and every time he gets a taste of that gold, there's something that screws him out of it.
Indeed there is. Haught goes to the cover on Ward. Ward tries to get the shoulder up, grabbing that bottom rope too.
Extra leverage here.
And you got to think, maybe Casey Ward is in his head, too, going into this match. I mean, after all, that championship match against Nick Wilde was as brutal as it gets. Casey Ward was unsuccessful in that. Got to wonder where his mindset is.
Sunset flip over.
Uh-oh. This might not work.
Oh! Narrowly avoiding the Bearcat bumper. Oh! Big knee, and they're both down.
At a stalemate now. What a sequence we just saw there.
This and so much to come. MV Young's here. Unfortunately, leaders by example are here.
Oh, great.
And our main event, Sammy Suntimer and Blizzy Blake. Right now on the comeback here, big super kick since Keith Haught into the corner.
Yeah, Casey Ward starting to feel it now. Big step up knee.
Big bulldog here. Making the cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Yeah, Haught had to dig deep to kick out of that one. Big knee into the bulldog. Still not enough. This match will continue. weren't really calling for that?
Had the confidence to try it. Oh! Well, there is a brain buster, but it's coming from the Bearcat. Oh, big bumper! Cover! 2! Oh, just a 2 count.
Keith Haught got all of it, too.
Casey Ward's ascension to #1 contender wasn't easy. And we all know why Casey Ward isn't the current champion right now. It's because of the Dead Hand Society. He's had to jump through so many hoops just to get singles titles opportunity, and it's either Leaders by Example or the Dead Hand Society that has stopped him. Nothing in the pull there. Oh!
Another big knee.
And that's not even enough to keep down the Bearcat.
Lower the knee pad.
Oh, you can tell Casey Ward did not want to do it to the Bearcat, but the home run tournament is too damn important.
That's going to be it.
Here is your winner and scoring 2 points in the home run tournament, Casey Ward!
Casey Ward with 2 points in the Dottie block.
Yeah, take another look at this, Toddy. Lowering that knee pad, boom! Big knee with the exposed knee to the back of the neck of Keith Haught. 1, 2, 3, count to 1,000,000. That's going to be it. Big win for Casey Ward here in this tournament.
A lot of respect between these two. These two love 880 wrestling. And we love our audience here too. So if you're watching at home, IndyWrestling.us, chat rats, chat it up in the YouTube chat. What's up, Steven? And we're going to keep going. Let's throw it back over to Eamon.
Give it up one more time for Casey Ward, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready for some more action? That's what I thought. This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is a home run tournament Dottie block match.
Our audience helps us out sometimes.
They know the cues.
Yep.
Oh, no. Damn it, why?
Here comes one of your favorites here, Austin.
What a scumbag.
Making his way to the ring, representing Leaders by Example, he is your landlord's favorite wrestler, the Gentrifier, some guy named John.
Now this summer here at 880 Wrestling, Leaders by Example, Reese Hayes, Clayton King, and some guy named John have had it out for the Steel City Killers and their coach, MV Young. We've seen John versus MV
And
one-on-one
his opponent.
at Enjoy Wrestling. We saw that big 3-on-3 in Cleveland. And this continues the epic that those folks have been continuing here.
Arguably the biggest challenge yet, though, for some guy named John.
Well, we all saw what happened in Enjoy Wrestling's Hilltop when these two went one-on-one. But with a #1 contendership on the line, what kind of tricks do you think John has? I was usually say up his sleeves, but maybe in his knee pads, or who's going to come running out? You never know.
Well, you never know where the rest of the leaders are. You never know what kind of shenanigans some guy named John will pull off. I mean, we've had our own problems with some guy named John, so you never know, Toddy.
But it's time John steps up to the king.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of 1010 Freiburg Street, a.k.a. The Shop, by way of 880 Dottie Block. He is Pittsburgh made, Pittsburgh paid, and internationally laid. The King of Pittsburgh, MV Young!
He looks fierce as ever. Now, when 880 Wrestling started, MV Young said that he would keep himself out of the championship picture. But what has been going on with Leaders by Example, what has been going on with the Dead Hand Society, has had MV Young think that he needs to step up and hit some dingers out of here. 2 points on the line to the winner. Dottie block, round 1.
This is a big match for both Leaders and MV Young. I mean, you got to imagine that power struggle that we kind of see in the 6-man tag team match with Team Reese and Team MV. Now leading to this. A lot of bragging rights behind the scenes at 880 Wrestling on the line, too.
And MV Young, I know personally, he blames some guy named John. He blames Clayton King for what has happened to Reese Hayes. Now, Reese Hayes, he loves him like a brother.
Oh.
He's Reese Hayes' head coach. And we saw this, we were both here in person, when Reese Hayes turned his back on 880 Wrestling and joined Clayton and John.
One of the most despicable acts that we have seen here in 880 Wrestling. And hit him hard, MV.
Oh, Paul Skeen's fastball down the middle knocks John for a loop.
That's what you get, John.
Oh.
I mean, let's be honest, Toddy. Some guy named John had this coming.
Oh, he has more than this coming, but I could watch MV beat his brains in all day. I mean, I've had issues with some guy named John since he's been here. I know some guy named John whatever he's up to is leaking into your personal life as we speak, Austin.
Oh, absolutely. Me and some guy named John. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no! Big Charles!
Not Charles.
Big Charles, some guy named John, moves out of the way, and MV Young makes contact to Big Charles.
That bastard. What did Charles do? Where's some guy named John going?
Big elbow drop here. Covered. Did he catch MV off guard here? No. Just a 2 count. I mean, John's ever the politicker, ever the agitator here, swinging neck breaker. Well, just a 1.5 there. But as I mentioned before, some guy named John has been... the drama that he brings has been leaking into your personal life, Austin, which I do apologize for.
No, it has, and it started to turn into a little bit of a social media banter, and now it's leading to a possible podcast appearance. Of course, Toddy, I host a podcast called Two Jagoffs outside of 880 Wrestling, and I formally invited some guy named John on this week just to get to know him a little bit more and see what his motive is going forward. I'm still waiting on an invite, but I'm hoping he accepts.
You want to talk about two Jagoffs? I could understand why you invited him.
Exactly. One of the biggest ones here. Who would have thought someone from Philly could be such a Jagoff?
Firing shots to the midsection is MV. Big clubbing blow on the back there. Oh, up and over. Oh, throwing John halfway across the ring. Some wind back into the sails of MV Young here.
And look at MV Young with the strength, just throwing some guy named John over his shoulders like yesterday's garbage.
John struggling to get to his feet here. Oh, elbow shot. Oh, up and over, hung over that second rope. Oh!
Trips him up.
Oh.
Big super kick. We've seen this before.
Oh,
Senton.
big splat cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count, says Lefty. Again, 2 points on the line in the Dottie block right now.
Now what a match we have here between MV Young and some guy named John. Right now this is all MV as he props up John on the top rope. What the hell are these two thinking?
Oh!
Spinning DDT off the top rope from John.
Innovated by John there. Could he get it? Oh!
Oh, thank goodness.
Just inches away.
We would have never heard the end of it, Toddy.
I mean, I got to give it to John some point. I mean, he won't hear this, so I don't mind it. But, I mean, he's getting into great shape. I mean... Oh, no! Wait a second here! Stalling Pittsburgh plunge! and ring it up. The King wins.
Here is your winner and scoring 2 points in the home run tournament, M.V. Young.
M.V. Young starting off round 1 out of the Dottie block with 2 points. Scrape him off the mat, Lefty.
And the King will sit proudly on his throne. And sorry, John, you lost.
Get him out of here.
Hi, John.
Get him out of here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Sending it back to the ring with Eamon Payton.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is a home run tournament Dottie block match.
Well, from one jag off to the other, Austin.
Really? Back to back?
Hey, I made more of the rules before Reese Hayes was in charge.
Making his way to the ring, representing Leaders by Example, fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio. He is the Alpha of the Appalachia. He is the new King of Pittsburgh. He is the Monarch, Clayton King.
Now, Austin, as you heard Eamon now calling himself the Alpha of Appalachia.
Interesting name.
All the monikers that Clayton King has given himself. I mean, Austin, have you ever just given yourself nicknames? I don't know if that's how nicknames work or monikers work, but be that as it may, Clayton King stepping up to the plate here in the home run tournament.
Interested to see what Clayton King's going to do here in this tournament.
And his opponent.
He's another leader that's known for torturing me and my team back at home.
Yeah, I saw them even getting into it with your boy Kevin up there, too.
Yeah, poor Kevin's just trying to have a front row seat, and Clayton King, fair boy, wants to bother him.
One of our young prodigies is also stepping up to the plate. Get those A's up for Aleo Dreams.
Making his way to the ring, representing Psychedelic Dreams and being accompanied by Billy the Alien, the Prophecy, Aleo Dreams.
Aleo Dreams has yet to find any gold at 880 Wrestling, and Aleo Dreams is my pick in this home run tournament. For those of you new to Aleo Dreams, he is young, he is special. In this tournament, he's going to show up and show out, especially Austin. Billy the Alien from another galaxy's in his corner.
Billy the Alien is a pretty good person to have in your corner. And I must say, Tony, that's a really good pick to have in this tournament. Aleo Dreams has been nothing but spectacular in singles competition.
Billy should have been in the tournament. People love Billy.
Oh, I would have bet right on Billy. Maybe we could substitute Billy for either John or Clayton. I think I like the sound of that.
I'll run that up the ladder.
We'll see if management agrees. Creative chance from the 880 fans here tonight.
Of course, Sammy Suntimer not in the corner of Aleo Dreams right now because Sammy Suntimer has his own match in the main event of this evening to prepare for. Hey, Clayton, you have 15 minutes, buddy.
Wasting a lot of time already. Oh! Big drop kick from Aleo Dreams right out the gate. Hit another one.
Those heights on those drop kicks. Oh, swinging neck breaker there. Cover. Oh, just a 1 count. Of course, Leaders by Example. They've been making their way outside of 880 Wrestling. There's going on a local tour here. I'm surprised they could get work outside of 880 Wrestling. The only reason why they get work here is because Reese Hayes is in charge.
Exactly, all over the place. Big step up in Zaguri.
Meeting its mark, dazing Clayton King. Here comes Aleo. Oh, big forearm. And we always talk about the confidence, the poise of young Aleo and how proud we are. Like a missile into the corner of Clayton's chin there.
Cover now by Dreams.
Oh, just a 2 count there.
And you got to think, Todd, Aleo Dreams is just that one big win away from taking that next step into his career. I mean, Aleo Dreams, ever since I started here at 880, caught my eye immediately. One of the most talented in-ring competitors there is. It's just that one big win that he needs to get to go over the hump. It might be this one against Clayton King. Who knows? What the hell is King doing? Oh!
Cover here, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there for Clayton King. Now, Clayton King has had his shots and opportunities. He was in that triple threat with Dior Castro against Gianni Michael Enrico for the 880 championship.
And you know what? To give Clayton King his flowers, he does have a win over MV Young. He does have a win over Brandon St. James. And I found this to be interesting. He's actually wrestled for every 880 championship except for the TNF title.
Well, isn't that conspicuous? Some guy named John was the longest reigning TNF champion. Never gave him a shot. Kind of interesting.
Very interesting.
But you're right, Austin. Unfortunately, Clayton King does hold wins over some prominent figures here at 880 Wrestling. But you know when he hasn't had a prominent win? When a championship was on the line. BSJ beat him for the Hardcore Championship. For a while, Clayton King was running around here calling himself the Hardcore King Clayton. BSJ tore him apart.
Still no championships on either resume.
Sitting out here, they're both down.
Yeah. Clayton King calls this the drug-free drop. Plants Aleo Dreams. Couldn't quite go into the cover, though, because the damage has been done. And we're at a bit of a stalemate right now between these two competitors. Both men up to their feet now. And Aleo with the big first forearm. Rocks King and a big back elbow. Down goes King. And this is Aleo Dreams. He is starting to feel it. One half of Psychedelic Dreams, and what the hell is Aleo Dreams thinking here? Twisting up Clayton King like a spider on a spider web. Big DDT from Dreams.
And these tournament matches, these home run tournament matches, Austin, as we see, they're very rough and tumble. You know, a lot of the times here, you're not going to see the prettiest high-flying maneuvers because wins are so important.
Oh, we've seen this before.
I was looking for that dream catcher, but caught up. Oh! Is that the drug-free drop number 2? I'm surprised he doesn't call all of his moves that.
That's going to be it.
Here is your winner and scoring 2 points in the home run tournament, Clayton King.
Just doing push-ups on Aleo there. Caught up in the middle of the ring. Clayton King, I'll give this to Clayton here. He didn't have any of his jag-offs around for that win. Clean victory for the Ferret Boy, Clayton King. 2 points. And most importantly, 2 points for leaders by example. I don't like seeing it. I know you don't.
I do not like seeing this at all, but I got to give credit where credit is due. Clayton King with a big win against a young up-and-comer in Aleo Dreams. And a clean victory, which honestly, quite surprising to me.
Well, what's interesting, we want to talk about the Dottie block. In the Dottie block, in the home run tournament, some guy named John and Clayton are in the same bracket.
It's only a matter of time, huh?
So back to the ring to Eamon Payton for Thursday Night Fights.
Quick reminder for the folks who are here live right now in the shop. Those Dottie block competitors you will be seeing later tonight, because after we finish Thursday Night Fights, we will be taping 3 more Dottie block matches that will be airing on Wednesday across our social media platforms for Wednesday Night Fights. And you guys are going to get the first glimpse of it. So lucky you guys. That's what you get for showing up here at the shop every week. Our next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is a home run tournament shot block match.
So from the Dottie block over to the shot block, coming out is a competitor that has the wind behind her sails and a lot of momentum.
Introducing first, fighting out of your local flower garden, she is the botanical badass, the unwilting Tatiana!
In Austin, she has had a pep in her step since that 2 out of 3 falls victory over Brianna Bands. Tatiana might be a dark horse pick in this entire tournament.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Todd. He's certainly a dark horse. It's been all smiles on the face of Tatiana ever since that 2 out of 3 falls match, and that's for right reasons. The concert.
Yeah, that's what you get with 880 Wrestling.
And their opponent.
We saw earlier this evening the tag team partner of Brandon St. James, Casey War, with 2 points in an opening round victory in the Dottie block. 2 points for the fourth line in the Dottie block. Could there be 2 more points in the shot block?
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of New Jersey by way of the south side of Pittsburgh, he is the gutter phenomenon, Satan's favorite saint, Brandon St. James!
And you got to give it to Brandon St. James. You never see him unhyped. He is always hyped up. He's always amped up. I always say he wakes up a professional wrestler and goes to bed a professional wrestler, and everything else is just in between. Brandon St. James, the former 2-time hardcore champion. Could the 880 championship be in his sights? Tatiana BSJ, let's get it, Austin.
A great match on her way. Here we go. Love to see it.
A lot of respect between these two. Gotta say, both really good hair, too. Very good hair. 2 of our best hairs, BSJ and Tatiana.
Jealous of the hair game.
Yeah. Locking up here to start everything off. All the momentum in the world coming into this from Tatiana. Brandon St. James continues his warpath up and down the coast. Will be Canadian Death Match. Invoke Pro Wrestling was just announced for Hybrid Wrestling up in Canada alongside his brethren, Casey War in the fourth line. He's making towns.
St. James making his rounds, and for good reason. Uh-oh.
A little test of strength here between BSJ and Tatiana. Oh, there we go.
Strike the showing. Let's not forget, Tatiana's also a former TNF champion as well.
Hey, when we opened up the shop here on night 1, Tatiana became the TNF champion in front of this very audience. Oh! It's also a championship that has eluded Brandon St. James since he's been here. I mean, there was a time here at 880 Wrestling where Tatiana had the TNF championship on lockdown and BSJ had the hardcore championship on lockdown. Imagine in the sniper scope right now, Nick's Wild looking at both of them.
course, with that dead hand society. Fourth fly. Big boot from Brandon St. James. I mean, Casey War is already in hindsight now for Nick's Wild. Who knows? Brandon St. James might be up next.
Oh, there's nothing more than BSJ would love than to take that 880 championship from around the waist of Nick's Wild. And not just for Casey War, not just for MV Young, but for 880 wrestling. This man bleeds 880 wrestling, and then just sometimes he just bleeds. Oh!
Sometimes.
Big back elbow there by the Gutter Phenomenon. Just a 1 count. 2 points at stake here. Oh. And with this home run tournament, I mean, we've seen so far, we've seen friends against friends. We've seen enemies against enemies. When an opportunity for the #1 contendership is on the line, you're not going to see too many people bow out of something like this. They want to give it their all. Of course, 2 years of 880 wrestling, hundreds of hours of content, IndyWrestling.us, IndyWrestling.Network here from New Kensington at Dottie Block, from in the south side of Pittsburgh at the Shop. Oh.
And we mentioned this earlier with Casey Ward. You also got to mention this with Brandon St. James, too. He was in that big tag team match against Vandal 48 in Cleveland, Ohio. Gotta wonder where his body is in this match. Oh, over the ropes goes Tatiana.
Oh, slide through here. Look at that. Wow, wait a second. And see, that's the stops that people are, the roadblocks and the barriers of a usual wrestling match that people are just driving right through here. Anything to get a 3 count. It only takes 3 seconds for a victory.
Only takes 3 seconds, and what a big victory it would be for Tatiana. They were able to continue with that cover.
Oh. Oh, wow.
What a
forearm shot, Austin.
My goodness. He nearly knocked the head off of Tatiana.
Knocking all the pollen out of that flower. Audience here getting behind the Gutter Phenomenon. I think they'd like to see the 880 championship around his waist, too.
Yeah, the BSJ chant starting to ring through the Shop. That might have been a mistake. Look at Tatiana.
Oh. Kick low. Roll through. Oh!
What a kick.
Big senton. Cover. 2. Wait a second. Arms are trapped. The arms are trapped. 2. Just a 2 count there. Oh, big death crush lariat, both down.
What a sequence that was. We thought of as Tatiana, then we thought of as BSJ. Now we're at a bit of a stalemate. Take another look at this. Tatiana into the senton on St. James. Went for the cover. Didn't exactly have their shoulders all the way around. St. James tried to go for a fast one. Still not enough, though.
Oh. They didn't even get to their feet. They're on their knees battling for this one. This newfound aggression for Tatiana has served her well. Oh! Is this one going to end in a knockout, Austin?
It might. These two are laying it into each other.
Oh.
Forearm after forearm after forearm.
Of course, Tatiana was once the leader of the Wild Flowers.
Uh-oh.
And in her garden, she raised Reese. She raised Nick's Wild. But nobody raises after a crust cutter here. 2 and 3. Oh,
Wait
just a 2 count.
Yeah, St. James took a little longer going into that cover there. You got to imagine if he would have went a little sooner after the crust cutter, that might have been it. This matchup will continue. What a crust cut that was too, Toddy. St. James nearly soared across the ring.
I mean, no, very few kick out from it. Fireman's carry up on the shoulders. Elbow to the jaw there. Rockin' St. James. Clothesline. The fiery flower. has some heat on those clotheslines. Duck under. Oh, belly to belly! Cover here. 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
So close for Tatiana.
She's thinking, what does she have in her artillery cabinet that could keep BSJ down? She's trying to grip him up. He was holding on to the ropes. Looking for that pedal plunge, I think, Austin.
Can she get it?
Oh!
St. James fights out of it.
Oh! Forearm shot. Oh!
Tatiana with an elbow.
Taking a little bit too much time here. Brandon is going to go for take 2, catching the boot. Oh! Making connection there to the side of the skull.
Might be the most even match of the tournament so far.
Oh! Cover here.
Might be an upset.
1, 2, 3. Oh! Just a 2 count.
Wow.
BSJ has always had that never say die attitude, and he's showcasing it again here on Thursday Night Fights. You know, starting off 1-0 with 2 points is a lot better than going 0-1. You know, you want to have that momentum behind you to carry yourself through this home run tournament.
You want to gain that advantage, get the momentum early.
Especially the matchup with Casey Ward. His best bud's got 2 points.
Oh.
And of course, whoever is leading each block will go 1-on-1, and that will be who our number 1 contender could be. It could be Casey and Brandon at the end of this fighting for number 1 contender.
It could be, and we've seen the battle of the 4th line before. Might happen yet again. Uh-oh.
Duck under. Oh, there we go. Chopping away. Big forearm. Big forearms. Duck under. Roll through. Oh, kind of a kangaroo kick.
Let Tatiana go.
Oh!
Oh my goodness! What a sucker punch that was.
Right to the square of the jaw here. Wait a second. BSJ. Oh my goodness! Stage dive swanton. That took some out of BSJ too. And ring it up!
That's going to be it. Wow.
Your winner and securing 2 points in the home run tournament, Brandon St. James.
Brandon St. James attempted to extinguish the unwilting Tatiana with a crust cutter earlier. Wasn't successful. He had to pull out the big guns. The stage dive swanton connecting for 2 points for BSJ.
2 points goes to St. James, but give credit where credit is due to Tatiana. She went all the way with St. James in this match, and you love to see the show of respect at the end. Wow, what a match that was, Todd.
I got to give it to Tatiana as well. The momentum she's had, I mean, even with a loss there, she looked great. Not everyone could step up to BSJ like Tatiana did there. We're going to move things right along.
No, say it louder. Say it louder, folks.
Yeah, you guys are allowed to cheer, act like animals if you want.
You're some of the best fans in all of Pittsburgh. This next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall with a 15-minute time limit, and it is a home run tournament shot block match. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Remy LeVay, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, he is the sacrificial lamb of the Dead Hand Society, Jasper Alvin Ziegenbach. This is Jazz!
Under the tutelage of Nick Swild and Remy LeVay comes the sacrificial lamb of the Dead Hand Society, Jazz. Now this competitor always steps into the line of fire.
Seems to be the first line of defense for the Dead Hand
And
Society.
his opponent.
That's a great point. We saw Clayton King a little bit earlier this evening. We saw some guy named John earlier this evening. And of course, our boss has his whole trio in the home run tournament. Here comes Reese.
Making his way to the ring, representing Leaders by Example, fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He is co-owner of 880 Wrestling and the 880 Wrestling Hardcore Champion, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
And you know what, Toddy? I actually am going to give Reese Hayes credit where credit is due. As much as I disagree with some of the decisions that the Leaders by Example makes, this home run tournament has created some pretty solid matches so far.
And we talk about that before, enemies versus enemies, friends versus friends. These are two kind of unlikable people here. So this could be a little joy for us to see the Dead Hand Society and in Leaders by Example face off here.
A little bit of a power struggle between the two biggest factions that 880 has to offer.
Oh. And I mean, it's right in his name, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. I mean, he's known for that mat wrestling, but Jazz has some background in amateur wrestling too. But when we talk about the battle for supremacy here, we talk about Leaders by Example. We talk about the Dead Hand Society. Like you said, Austin, I mean, a lot at stake for these two factions as well. I mean, with Nick Swild being the 880 champion, we've never seen Reese Hayes come back from his matches with Nick Swild. What we see in this Gator Roll Reese Hayes here, part of it I still blame on Nick Swild. But in the opposite sense here, if Jazz is able to win the home run tournament, what's that going to look like? Jazz stepping up to Nick Swild for the 880 championship? Yet to be seen.
Dead Hand Society versus Dead Hand Society could be a possibility. Who knows?
Oh, what a combination there by Jazz. Rocking Reese Hayes over to the corner. Shots to the midsection.
But Toddy, could you imagine Reese comes out on top in this tournament? I mean, Reese will be a double champion then if he ends up beating Nick Swild.
That's something that I try to blur from my memory. Currently, Reese Hayes, the hardcore champion. I mean, we saw it right in front of us here.
Ooh.
Up and over from Jazz. Oh, Reese Hayes has been the 880 champion. Reese Hayes has been the TNF champion. And now Reese Hayes is the hardcore champion. Beaten on the chest. I mean, look at the shape that these two individuals are in. I mean, if there's two people that are rock solid in our locker room, these two battling each other here.
Two of the best indeed. Oh. And I'm pretty surprised Jazz is bringing this fight early on to Reese as well.
Well, I'm sure in the clubhouse of the Dead Hand Society, Remy LeVay and Nick Swild were doctoring every movement of the sacrificial lamb here, which is the reason I brought up before. If Jazz is able to win the home run tournament, is Jazz going to lay down for Nick's?
It's a question we'll just have to wait and find out. And something else I found out interesting. Oh, what a big German suplex. Is that Reese Hayes, when he won that 880 Hardcore Championship, he said he was going to put it to rest. He was going to get rid of it. Now he's proudly wearing it. What's up with that?
You never know what's in the mind of our boss here. I mean, dare I say, do you remember the ranking systems here at amateur wrestler Reese Hayes put in? The ranking system suddenly just disappeared, and the home run tournament was here. I mean, Blizzy Blake was the true #1 contender. Reese Hayes called him an E-boy. And then soon enough, Blizzy Blake had the mantle of the #1 contendership, and then the rankings disappeared. I don't think this is over between Blizzy Blake and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes. But speaking of that, that is our main event this evening, Sammy Suntimer versus Blizzy Blake.
What a match that's going to be. Oh, look at Reese Hayes now. That technical side of the amateur wrestler starting to come out now.
Yeah, we've seen in the past with Reese Hayes, we've seen different variations of a Kimura mark, a lock, arm bars. We see that Muda lock that he's utilized to defeat many superstars here. I mean, he's just hot off that match at Enjoy Wrestling's Taco Mania. He went one-on-one with Tony Deppen. Oh, so he's on a little bit of a hot streak too. Especially when you surround yourself with jagoffs like SGNJ and Clayton King. It's easy to feel tough and big when you have a posse behind you.
Yeah, once a jagoff, always a jagoff.
And then the other one's a jazz-off.
A jazz-off. Oh, I like that, a jazz-off.
Well, it's a lot of fun because we get to see leaders.
The sacrificial jagoff.
We get to see leaders against the dead hand here.
Jazz now starting to fight out of the lock that Reese Hayes.
Oh,
just twisting up Jazz now.
That'll tear your knee apart.
Picking apart the limbs is Reese Hayes, now working on the leg.
Looks like a one-legged Boston Crab here. I think this audience hates Reese Hayes so much that they're cheering for Jazz this evening.
Who would have thought? Jazz is in no man's land right now. He's in pain.
Oh, reaches onto that bottom rope, and Lefty Davidson. Reese Hayes understands that he has a 5 count there, taking every second.
And Jazz was literally hanging onto the bottom rope by a finger. A finger is what broke that.
Oh! Double knees to the nose. Full connection.
Gets into it, into the suplex.
Holding on here. Oh, suplex number 2. And we've got all 3 amigos at the party.
3 amigos to Jazz. Yeah, I think the fans at 80 Wrestling are having just as hard of a time as we are on trying to figure out who should be the favorite here. You can hear the mixed emotions from everybody.
It's a hardcore champion taking a little bit too much time here. I think so. Big boot to the gut. Oh.
Big slap.
Jazz showing who he thinks number 1 is. Oh!
Bit of a flying forearm. Look at Jazz.
Powering up here. Jazz looking scary. Oh, kick low. Big DDT here. Cover, lefty down. 2. Do we have an up? Oh my goodness, Austin. I thought that was going to be an upset here. Jazz almost got a pin on our boss.
What a victory that would have been. Not just over Reese Hayes, but over a champion in the tournament. Wow.
Yeah, the only championships that have eluded Reese Hayes in his young career are our tag team championships. He's held all the singles gold. Imagine Nick Swile versus Reese Hayes again. I think that would shut us down for what they do to each other.
Oh my gosh, that would be brutal to no avail.
Trapping that arm behind.
Submission's in.
See, that arm is trapped behind him, cannot use that arm for leverage. That left arm is going limp here.
Jazz is starting to fade. Or is he?
Oh.
Jazz down to a knee now.
That crate. Oh, wait a second here. Reese got to make sure his shoulders aren't down. Oh, is that dead weight?
It is locked in deep. We're going to see if Jazz is still up.
An amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
Here is your winner and scoring 2 points in the home run tournament, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
The hardcore champion, the main character in Leaders by Example, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, 2 points.
2 points awarded to Reese Hayes. Valiant effort, though, from the sacrificial lamb, but at the end of the day, the hardcore champion's going to walk away with the victory after just squeezing the life out of Jazz.
2-0 so far in the home run tournament.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on with more action tonight, we want to give a few thank yous, as we always do, because this production here at 880 Wrestling and Thursday Night Fights, we cannot do it alone. We have a lot of great people who have helped put this together that we have to thank. Of course, give a shout out over to Sidekick Media Services, Sorg, who is live streaming on IndyWrestling.us, the crew with the cameras at ringside, CL, everyone here, Missy over on the boards. We also want to thank Ari and Laney over on sound, who are pumping out the music tonight. Give a big shout out as well over on commentary to Austin Carnes and Tati Tandera. And also a big shout out to our referees for tonight, Tony Leo and Scotty Davidson. And also, I just want to thank each and every one of you who are here every single week for Thursday Night Fights. You guys are the lifeblood of this company, and we thank you each and every time you come out and enjoy some great professional wrestling.
Oh my goodness. Well, Eamon Payton was thanking everyone for being a part of our family, and here comes the black sheep from our family.
The 880 champion.
Nix Wild is not scheduled to make an appearance here this evening, so I don't know what's on their mind. They just saw their sacrificial lamb go down, so they can't be in a very good mood. The 880 champion sets their sights on the shop tonight.
They are not alone. Remy LeVay in foot as well. Poor Eamon.
You think you're going to make it through an episode of TNF without seeing the 880 champion? You are sadly mistaken. Shut the hell up. Listen, I'm on a tear the last 2 weeks. Let me tell you, damn near 2 weeks ago, I fought Effie in Cleveland for the GCW World Championship. And I was neither pinned nor did I submit. And I stand here still your 880 heavyweight champion. Thank you very much.
Why is Tupac Kid cheering? Get him out of here.
Now, Effie, I'm sure I'll see him again later down the road. But I want to focus on what's going on here in 880 Wrestling. Because 2 weeks ago, somebody came out here and claimed to be holding the most prestigious championship in 880. And at first I got real angry. I got real mad, right? So scary. But then I just laughed and I laughed and I laughed. Because in the same breath, a tournament was announced. A round-robin tournament featuring 12 of the best wrestlers in 880 Wrestling. And guess what they're all fighting over? Me. They're all fighting over me. They're all fighting over the 880 Heavyweight Championship. My championship. If that's not prestigious, I don't know what the hell is. Because here's the thing, I don't give two shits who owns this company. I don't give two shits how many people own this company, and I don't care who the hell books these matches, because I'm the one who lines their pockets. I'm the one whose name is on the marquee. Laugh all you want. I'm the one who is putting money in the pockets of the people who run this company. So I hold the most prestigious championship in this company. 100%. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. I've defended this title against the GCW World Champion. I beat KC War. I beat your hero, Gianni Michael Enrico.
We miss Gianni.
Nah, he's retired. He's not even here. But here's the thing. Because, listen to me. Shut up and listen to me for 2 seconds. Shut up and listen to me. Show some respect. That's the laziest chant I've ever heard. Thank you. Shut up. Here's the thing. Because of the home run tournament, this month at MV Young's Harvest Moon, I won't have an opponent for the 880 championship. Emmy's my boy. He's my boy. He loves me. He loves me. So, as much as I love all these people fighting over little old me, I want more people to fight over me because I deserve it. So I am proposing this. Eliminator matches. If you can beat me one-on-one in a non-title match, then you can have a championship match against Nick Wilde at MV Young's Harvest Moon.
Ooh.
The sound of that.
There's a little flavor to that.
I think that's fair.
Wait a second here. I think a certain Gigabyte Grizzly heard that and is hungry.
I don't just got next, I got now.
Whoa, statement made.
I think Brohemoth wants his eliminator match right now.
He's in gear. He's ready to go. We're going to see a match, Toddy.
I think so.
Get that bell ready.
Okay, no.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, bro. If we were to fight right now, I take you down faster than Tower 2. So here's the thing. I'm gonna see myself out of here.
That one was hit first. The big grizzly bear knocking both Remy and Nick Wilde down. Brohemoth came for a fight tonight. Could we be looking at the next 880 champion?
Wow. Statement has been made by Brohemoth.
Brohemoth, Nick Wilde next week, Thursday night fights. I don't know. Imagine this. Imagine if Brohemoth is the next 880 champion. This tournament, the winner faces Bro. Wow.
Well, what a ton of events that was, folks. How about we cap off tonight's Thursday night fights with some more in-ring action? How about that, huh? This next match is your Thursday night fights main event. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall, and it is a home run tournament shot block match.
In Austin, we've been talking about this all night. Every time that these folks go one-on-one, it is a banger. This is 880 Wrestling's highest flyers, we like to say, representing Den of Desire, representing Psychedelic Dreams. Main event time in the shot block.
Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Billy the Alien, materializing from a new universe, and representing Psychedelic Dreams, he is introduce the psychedelic prince, Sammy Suntimer!
And of course, Austin, the pre-match ritual of the psychedelic prince, whatever he ingests, it really hypes him up and he sees triple, sometimes even more than that. With the assistance of Billy the Alien, could Sammy Suntimer pick up a win in the shot block? Both of these competitors are looking for their first win.
Certainly going to be locked in. Wonder where Billy the Alien
and
lays
his
with this.
opponent.
That's a great point.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of the sensual purple clouds, one half of the Den of Desire, the Cannabis Casanova, Blizzy Blake!
All the way from those purple clouds into the shop, Blizzy Blake, who was screwed out of an 880 championship shot before, was #1 contender for the World Championship and now has to get through this home run tournament for a shot. All odds have been stacked against Blizzy for months now. What a win this could be for either one of their competitors still looking for their first win in the home run tournament.
Even when the cards are stacked against Blizzy Blake, he always finds a way to come out on top. The ranking system may have disappeared on him, but this tournament, certainly one projection away from a possible World Championship opportunity.
Yeah, the ranking system went up in smoke. One of my favorite matches of last year. Oh, wait a second here. I was doing ring announcing for Sammy Suntimer and Blizzy Blake, 2.
Match might be over quick already.
Sunset flip. I think Blizzy Blake understands that Sammy Suntimer may have a similar energy to him. They're both quick and agile on their feet, and I think they know that, maybe catching the opponent off guard here with a big backslide like that, too, could pay some dividends.
Exchanges of pinfalls early on.
Jackknife cover here. Oh, power now. Oh, rolling through here. Still has tight grip around the waist. What was that, Austin? Was that maybe a pile driver setting up here for it? Oh, throwing him off here.
Trying to win quick. Bumps into the official. Oh. Goes for a super kick, goes out for a spinning kick.
Oh, cover. Oh. Run through, trip through.
Wow, what a sequence. Now we're at a stalemate.
Now, one of the biggest moments in 880 wrestling history. We were at Penn Brewery. Den of Desire defeated the Black Hand Society to become the 880 Tag Team Champions. One of our biggest crowds, one of our biggest ovations. I had tears in my eyes as Den of Desire rose those titles above their head, and I would feel similarly if Blizzy Blake had the opportunity to be 880 World Champion. But those young guns, Psychedelic Dreams, talking about Aleo Dreams, talking about Sammy Suntimer. The maturity and the poise that the young guns show here, really stepping up to the plate tonight to Blizzy.
We've seen Aleo Dreams in action earlier. Sammy Suntimer with a big chop. He would love nothing more than to get a win over Blizzy Blake. But again, you pointed out perfectly, Toddy. These two are both red hot right now.
Never a moment too big for Sammy Suntimer with that release German suplex there.
Cover now. Cover on Blake. This might be it early, and no.
Just a 2 count. Into their feet now. reversal. Duck under. Oh, catching him at the pass here. Oh! On the side in those kidneys, a shot to the ribs there. Both of them trying to make a mark. And the opposite of that, Austin, we talk about how much poise that these young gun Sammy Suntimer has. Blizzy Blake, I mean, he doesn't want to show that Psychedelic Dreams are on the level of one Blizzy Blake.
One thing Blizzy Blake has over Sammy Suntimer is that championship. I mean, again, Psychedelic Dreams, they're still looking for their first tag team championship victory. Blizzy Blake has been there, done that. Trying to show Sammy who's really in line and just tight moving across the top rope.
We've seen that. What a great match here between Facade and Blizzy Blake. I mean, you were here for that one too. Oh, Ganja Buster. Double underhook.
No, Sammy fights out of it.
Chops down the tree a little bit.
And Toddy, you mentioned that match against Facade. That was one of the matches that really put Blizzy Blake on the map in terms of singles competition. Right now, though, both competitors are down. We'll take another. Both of them are just down right now. High intensity early on.
This crowd's pretty split so far. I mean, two lovable guys here in the heart of the South Side on a Thursday night.
Definitely two fan favorites of 880.
Oh.
Toddy, it feels like the forearms tonight are just coming out a little more explosive.
Tell you what, Austin, I think you're right. Oh, talk about explosive, big high knee there. Yeah, there's a little extra stank on everything, Austin, with the home run tournament present. They know if they're able to win their block, they have a shot at the winner of the opposing block, and that particular individual gets a shot at the 880 World Championship. Whether it be Nick Swat or whether it be Brohemoth.
Possibly Brohemoth now.
It's a guaranteed shot, and that's what Blizzy Blake is about. Blizzy Blake is about high flying through the purple clouds. And we talked about the story of Casey War and what he's been trying to do. Every time he climbs the summit, he reaches the top and that championship is pulled away. Similarly with Blizzy Blake, he goes up the rankings here and then he's denied a title shot.
What the hell was he thinking there?
Kind of up a little short there, caught by Sammy Suntimer, but Sammy eats an elbow. Oh, the educated feet of the Cannabis Casanova! Spin kick down in full sight of Billy the Alien here. Just a 2 count.
2 counts. Sammy just getting the shoulder up in time. And that was just a glimpse of some of the high action that we've seen out of both of these guys.
Austin Carnes here, Toddy Tondera, main event Thursday night fights. Sammy Suntimer, Blizzy Blake, thank you all for watching. Chat rats, cheese it up in the chat. Another hot night to begin autumn here in the Berg. Hear the exhaustion, hear the deep breaths from both of these competitors.
Trips up Blizzy. Oh, super kick to the face.
This would mean a lot for Psychedelic Dreams, as we know earlier today. Aleo Dreams not so successful against Clayton King. Could 2 points be coming to Psychedelic Dreams here? Dropped on the back of his head.
Yeah, this might be it. Sammy goes into the cover.
2!
And no.
Just a 2 count.
Sammy Suntimer will love nothing more than that statement win against Blizzy Blake.
Eyeing him up here. Up and over. Oh. Big knee to the head there.
Blizzy going back to the top. We've seen him up here before.
Austin, what is he up to here?
No,
the high-flying Cannabis Casanova.
My gosh. Double stomp.
I was going to say, I don't know what you call one of those, but it certainly was effective. Signaling the end of this one. Oh! Snap through, dangling over that second rope. Blizzy Blake going to make the cover here. 2 and, ooh, did he? No, he didn't. He did not get him, said Lefty. This main event's going to continue.
Main event continues on. It feels like Blizzy Blake pulls out a new move out of his arsenal every single match.
It's a great point, Austin.
Off the second rope, super kick.
Hit him right in the teeth there, knocked him off his moorings. We're looking for that Galaxy DDT, but eats a right hand.
Now Blizzy.
Oh!
Got it that time.
Snap down, Galaxy DDT for the win. 2 and 3. Oh, 2!
Just 2. Blizzy Blake was spiked on the top of his head and still found enough to kick out of that one. Toddy, you're right. This is a banger.
Every time these two are one-on-one, they do not disappoint.
Uh-oh.
Tripped up. Pulling him up. The power of Blake. 1, 2, 3. No!
Again, Sammy just getting the legs up in time, but Blizzy right back into the offense.
Oh, driving down. 2. That's it.
What a win.
Here is your winner, and scoring 2 points in the home run tournament, Blizzy Blake!
Obviously, a lot of respect for Sammy Suntimer, but Blizzy Blake getting 2 points in that shot block. Getting over the hump after that first defeat from BSJ. Blizzy Blake now putting himself right back in contention in this home run tournament.
And that's exactly what Blizzy Blake needed on his quest to championship gold.
Well, he needed that and what's in his right hand, too. A combination.
Combination will take you through the night.
What a main event it's been from Austin Carnes. Austin, you have fun tonight, buddy?
It was a great night. What an amazing night. A lot of respectful matches, a lot of not so respectful matches.
Whoa!
Light it up for a little celebration. Why not, Toddy?
Hey, wait for me. From Psychedelic Prince to Cannabis Casanova, the main event here is on fire. From Austin Carnes, I'm Toddy Tondera. Thank you so much for watching, and get roached.